Welcome back to my channel and join me for a 1-hour boat tour through New York Harbor as we get up close and personal with one of America's most iconic landmarks, the Statue of Liberty. But first, here's One World Tower. The ticket for the tour and this bus ride to the tour was $55 and I bought it in Battery Park. Here I am passing Ground Zero. And the new Freedom Tower, or One World Tower, there it is, majestic. We just got dropped off here to Pier 40. And Liberty Cruise is around here. And this is where we would get on to go around Ellis Island and Brooklyn. So let's go see what's up. Looks like it's right here. Here we go. Now I did turn down the music here, because it was copywritten music. It was Frank Sinatra. And there's a lot of helicopter tours. As you know, recently in the news we had that horrible accident and the whole fleet was grounded. And I did check, this is not that helicopter, but it looks very similar. I just happened to get a good shot of it. This was again a few months before the accident, but still, very cool shot of this helicopter. Anyway, safety comes first. So yeah, you might not ever see me in a helicopter going forward, but yeah. Lackawanna. Buddy. Looks like this is our boat coming in here. Hopefully I'm in the right spot. We waited here for 30 minutes. Now it was pretty chilly here waiting in line. As I said, I did wait at least 30, maybe 40 minutes here once the bus dropped me off. But it was a beautiful sight to look across and see New Jersey. And the water was beautiful. And I was in the shadows of the World Trade Center, basically. Now as we left the dock, the Manhattan skyline slowly faded behind us, replaced by the sparkling waters of the harbor. And it was a beautiful sunny day here in Manhattan. I'm not sure what that structure is, but I think it's definitely Googleable. And then as I turned, there was Lady Liberty standing tall on Liberty Island and welcoming us. Very small here, as you can see, but I zoomed in. And there she is with her torch held high. Standing 305 feet from the ground to the tip of her torch, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from France in 1886, designed by Frederic Auguste Bartholdi. She represents freedom, hope, and democracy, and for millions of immigrants sailing into New York, she was the first sign of a new beginning. There's another great city skyline there of Manhattan. On this tour, we cruise around the island, getting some stunning views from every angle. It's one thing to see her in pictures, but to be this close, watching the sunlight dance on the copper patina, it's something entirely else. Off in the distance, you can also spot Ellis Island, which I will pan around at some point here, but I'm still looking at the city. There's the Verrazano Bridge, by the way, and the Verrazano Straits. Contrary to popular belief, Lady Liberty stands on Liberty Island, and Ellis Island is next to it. Look at that city skyline. That is a postcard right there. Imagine that at night. Wow. This was the perfect day, winter day. Look at the sunbeam right there. Beautiful. And that is the One World Trade Center right there. I had to take a couple of photos, of course. And from 1892 to 1954, over 12 million immigrants passed through there. These two islands together tell one of the most powerful stories in American history, a story of perseverance, courage, and dreams fulfilled. With the cool breeze, peaceful waves, and epic skyline views, this 1-hour cruise gave me the perfect look at Liberty without the crowds or long lines. Whether it's your first time in New York or a return visit, seeing her from the harbor is something very different. Everyone should experience this. Now, of course, there is a 4-hour version of this which includes getting off on Liberty Island. But as you can see, there is quite a lot of lines, and I was not going to be able to get inside and view the statue from the inside. So I opted just for the boat tour. Now I had to turn down the volume because they were playing some copywritten content there by Taylor Swift. You may have heard a sample, but it was Welcome to New York. But here we are again looking at Liberty Island, and then in the background there you can see Ellis Island kind of popping out. But what a perfect day. Again, the sun was shining, and although it was pretty chilly outside, the sun made it very nice. It was very windy, of course. And in case you're wondering, this tour was provided by Liberty Ship Tours. There's another stunning shot there of Lady Liberty on her pedestal. It kind of looked crooked, but I don't know. I think it was just me. And in case you're wondering, there is a warm place to view it from inside the ship, but very few people were in there until our return back to Pier 40. Here's another great view of the city on our way back. I recommend sitting on the left side of the ship because you get to see the Lady Liberty for the longest when you leave or return. They do make a couple of turns out there so everybody can see it, but you get a city view on the way out there. And I had to get me a hot dog on this ship, which they have downstairs. They've got full food down here and a bar on the boat.
There's Twin Towers, and there are people sitting on the beach next to them.
Taking the subway. Time to go back to Long Island and then go to the landmark diner. Dinner at a diner here in Long Island. Pot pie, Greek salad, loaded fries with gravy, and I got a Western burger. Oops. This is called the Landmark Diner. We got a New York cheesecake, and I got the last Oreo pudding pie. Thank you so much for watching my quick journey here to the Statue of Liberty. I recommend taking a boat tour if you can't do the 4-hour tour. We'll see you in the next one, and thank you for subscribing, liking, and all the support. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.